The decision to get married is one of the most important decisions that a person will ever have to make in their lives. Yet people take this very lightly. When they finally find the one that they love or the one who wants to marry them, they do not think rationally. The person that you marry has the potential to either break you or make you. Love alone cannot sustain a marriage. There are many other factors that one should consider. Number 1, how compatible are you with your partner? You should marry someone who is a good fit for you, someone who will be able to bring out the best in you. If both partners have the I don't care mentality, the marriage will fail very quickly. Number 2, it is important to assess the financial situation. Financial issues are amongst the top reasons for divorce. It is important to know your partner's source of income. You should know where they work. You should know what kind of business they run. You don't want to be shocked later in the marriage and find out that they get their money from criminal activities. You should also know how much their income is and what their expenses are. You should know how much debts they have and which debts they are. You must know how many dependents they have and how much they are paying towards maintenance. If they were previously married, you should know how much alimony they are paying to their former spouse. This will help you understand what your partner's commitments are so that you can assist each other and not put unnecessary pressure on each other. Number 3, it is important to know the marriage contract that you will be entering into. When people decide to get married, they don't discuss how they will enter into the marriage. They only want to discuss afterwards. You should have the conversation. Will you be marrying in community of property or out of community of property? If you are marrying in community of property, are you willing to share your assets and liabilities equally? Are you willing to take over your partner's debts in case they can't afford to pay? If you choose the option to marry out of community of property, it means that you are securing yourself. Your assets are your assets and my assets are my assets. And also your debt does not impact on me. If you do decide to marry out of community of property, will it be out of community of property with accrual? Or are you going to be marrying out of community of property without accrual? The difference between the two is how the assets and liabilities are split when the parties divorce or during death. Number 4, it is important to know your partner's health status. Go together and test for STIs so that you are able to support each other better and protect yourselves. If your partner has a certain health condition, discuss it beforehand and see how you will manage it. Number 5, it is important to know if your partner has a criminal record. What if you are committing to a fraudster, a rapist, a murderer? You should know beforehand so that you are able to make an informed decision. Number 6, have you met with their friends and family members? It is important to see the kind of friends that they have, because in most cases, birds of the same feather flock together. You will be able to learn the true character of your partner through his or her friends. It is important to meet with the family so that you can also assess if it is the kind of family you want to be married into. And also it will give you a chance to know your partner better. Number 7, you must discuss what will be the living arrangement after marriage. You should discuss where will you stay once you are married. If you have kids from previous partners, are you going to stay with those kids or you will leave the kids behind. Number 8, it is important to discuss your expectations. Discuss what are your short-term goals and long-term goals, and assess if it will not clash with each other's expectations. There are certain partners who expect that a woman should be a stay-at-home mom, while a woman might want to pursue her career. She might still want to travel the world. So it is better to discuss those things beforehand. Try not to change the person that you are with. Try to tolerate them. Please subscribe to my channel and also follow my blog, provoke.co.za. Thank you so much for listening.